Yo, welcome to the stream. Turn that down, it's still loud for me. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. Super Sue MC, Brick Pyramid question mark? Absolutely not. That would be cooked. But I haven't done any brick collection thus far this season, so I definitely need some bricks for the train station I'm going to be building. Me in a BoxBlair stream is like being in a BoxBlair stream. That's kind of true. Iron stuff? Just an average YouTube account. Welcome. Finally get to see one of these live. Nice. Welcome. English Squire, welcome. The Nut Ninja? That is a crazy name. I have clay you can have. Well, that's it, guys. Let's end the stream. We could just get it from Mr. Saturday. Nah, it's all good. I want to go searching for some. Gives me an excuse to go around the world a bit, I think. Just when we were trying to get your attention on Discord? What were you trying to get my attention for on Discord? Also, hello, Ninja Warrior. What attention? Honestly, if you need my attention, I'm kind of okay with being added. I may not respond, but I don't mind it. Alright, let's get into this game. Let's turn this music off. Even though it's an absolute banger. Congrats on 10k. Thank you. Thank you. Albamonamon. Thank you so much. Oh, on Cole's Discord? Oh, dude, there's no way I'm paying attention to that. I got too many things to look at. Okay, I do say that there are pings. Where are the pings at? Beta 1.7.3 server? Oh. Oh, I see. Okay, that's a future BoxBlair issue. I'm gonna do that after the stream. Let's get into the world here. And I'm also gonna turn my music up in game so we can get some music now and again. And bang. Oh my days. Oh my days. You guys are probably like, where the hell is this guy? This is my new house, guys. Spoilers for next episode. Spoilers for next episode. This is my new house. You guys are getting some valuable insight, and anybody who watches the VOD. But you still have to watch my next video, okay? Even though this is part of the video. Anyway. It's got a little music system. It's great. It's super great. And this is the outside. Also, I'm wearing armor because I'm like, you know, when it comes to clay hunting and stuff like that, you might as well wear it just in case, you know? You don't want to be like 10,000 blocks out and inconveniently die somehow. Some way, somehow. So yeah, I have zero clue who has been where on the server. I don't know who has been where collecting clay and all that. So we're just gonna go north. I think we're just gonna go north, which is that way. And we're just gonna see what we can find. Alright, we're just gonna see what we can find. I did my best not to spoil that house in the video. Aw. It's all good. It's all good. I'm all good with this house. It's a very nothing house, you know. It's just my little start house. But I appreciate it. I appreciate the sentiment. Let me sleep in my half bed. What is your bed? It's a half bed. It's a half bed. Very easy to make. Very easy to make. I don't have a cactus on me, do I? Where's my cactus? I'm still learning my oh, there we go. I'm still learning my layout system here. What am I looking for? Sand. Trying to sleep in the car, be like, yeah. I'll show you guys how it's made. My wool is in here, I know that. And then my wood's over here. Where'd your feet go? They just kind of hang off the edge, you know? They just kind of hang off the edge. Yeah, this is super easy to make. I'll just do one outside. Basically, if you have a cactus here like this and you place a bed, it just breaks it in half like this. And then you can sleep in it. Very simple. But they do get updated, obviously, very easily. Okay, you can just live in there, just in case I ever need one. Sand block in there. This is good practice, because I don't know where everything is. And then natural blocks, you can go in there. Okay, let's get clay hunting. I need to go clay hunting, because basically half of my next video has been building this, and then the next half is going to be building the train station out that way. And I have a pretty decent idea of what I want it to look like by now. I'm noticing there's a lot of spoilers around. Hang on, I gotta get out of spawn here. Oh, there's a boat already here. I don't really want to show off what SNES has been working on. But yeah, we will head north. Sorry, I don't want to spoil what SNES is working on. Just in case. Oh. Heard you got cake as a Valentine's Day gift from a certain somebody. I did. I was meant to post a screenshot actually, in my community post. Whoops, I should have done that. But I did. It was a very cute interaction. All right, let's head north. My assumption is that people have been this direction. But hey, we're just gonna have to make do. Clay doesn't exist. It might not, honestly. People might have. I've seen the amount of brick that people have been building with, especially Gory. He's just gone out and hoovered all the clay. So, my assumption is that all the clay is in fact gone. But we will see. Everyone says that about like glowstone, for example. Everyone's like, "Oh my god, all the glowstone's gone." But I went to the Nether and it wasn't that bad. There was quite a lot of patches of glowstone. Clay, on the other hand, is definitely one of those ones where it's like a bit harder because it's harder to spot and it's harder to you have to travel probably a lot more to find it, you know. So we will see how we go. Welcome to spawn, you can't look anywhere, exactly. Everyone's stuff is everywhere. That's what someone with a lot of clay would say. If you see clay, guys, I just want you to just scream and chat, okay? Just scream and yell. I'm scanning the beaches. I think clay can only generate... What the hell? Can only generate in sand. So... staying close to the beaches is the way to go. Don't tell them about me being a secret clay sucker of the server. Oh my god. Didn't even know you were on the server to suck the clay out. I went east and got some clay and a pumpkin. Nice. I've barely left spawn, I'm not gonna lie. I've barely done any... There's clay right there. There's 2 patches of clay. Everybody scream right now. This is super close to spawn. I've barely left spawn to do resource gathering. Like, I've been super stuck in spawn. So it's going to be kind of nice to actually go out and adventure. You see Clay? Oh my god, Clay! Clay! Everybody, there's Clay! Our first Clay of the stream. Hopefully our first of many. Gimme, 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 gimme. Oops. Oh, I just ate my bread. Whoops. Celebratory bread eating. Damn, here we go. Pretty decent sized first bit of clay here. I think this may be my very first clay on the server as well. Like, I don't think anyone's given me any either. At least that I can think of. Alright, did we get it all? Yeah, it looks like we got it all. Any more clay around here? Oh, there is. I see some. It was trying to blend in with the stone. It thought it could be stone. Goro probably sleeps in his clay? I think so. I think he probably does. Makes a big bed of clay. And then sleeps in it. Wow, is this really only 2 patches of clay? That's kind of crazy. Well, we take those. Some clay is better than no clay. I got like a cut on my lip. And it's really annoying me. Also, I just realized it's Valentine's Day in like the US. So everybody that's in the stream right now, all based chads without girlfriends. I'm kidding. But if you did do something for Valentine's Day, that's epic. And if this is what you're doing, that's great. Server lag? It's kind of just my ping. It's not really server lag. I think it's just my ping to the server because I live in Australia, like super far away from where the server is. So it's not really the server's fault. I don't know how much I can really improve that more than it already, you know, is. Is there any clay? Any clay? There's some dirt there. I imagine someone's been there. I'm going a lot more east than I expected. Okay, there's some more water out there. I might take that. Sorry, girlfriend, I have to catch the BoxBlair stream. Facts. See, that's just based, man. Priorities. I mean, it's just priorities. I'm based. I have a wife already. We already ate. Yeah, don't even need to be romantic anymore. Knots tied. Can't escape. Alright, let's make some boat. Might as well make 2 of them. Give me that. Yoink. There we go. 15th of February, gang, facts. We already had it. We already had it, didn't we, Lukey? Also, I'm streaming at a reasonable time for you for the first time ever. Not just before you go to bed. You're welcome. This all looks like gravel beaches over here. What's going on? I am going north, right? Yeah. Okay, so it's telling me to go left. I'm gonna go left. What have I been up to? Yo, what up, Whammy? Welcome to the stream. I've been building a house. And that's kind of it. Been trying to put together my next video is mainly what I've been up to. Now I need clay to continue that. Look at that. You guys see that hole right there? That's a suspicious Herobrine looking hole. Crazy. What have you been up to, Clay? Clay? Whammy. I'm looking for clay. Yo, Whammy. I love the 4:3 aspect ratio. Are you watching it in... Wait, hang on. Is somebody watching it in the... like the phone... Like the vertical mode? Because I set that as like an option. I don't know why you would ever want to, but like just in case people would want to, I set it as an option to view the stream in a vertical mode. So, and I've literally never been able to figure out how it even works, like how you can even get into that mode. So, let me know what you think. Pumpkins! Pumpkins! This is also a pumpkin adventure as well. I did not bring a bed. Frick. Oh, I see. Oh, it's 4-3. Right. I see. Let me grab these pumpkins. If there's any sheep around, I'll have to get them, because I totally forgot about the fact that I would need a bed. Because no one else is online right now, I don't think. Yeah, no one else is online, so... But the pumpkins are a good sign that no one's really been this way, maybe. I celebrated Valentine's Day with my girlfriend. Now I'm busy with schoolwork, checking my phone and saw you live, so I joined. Nice! Hope your schoolwork is going well, and I hope you had a good Valentine's Day. Did you, do anything special? Go out to dinner? Wine and dine? I'm gonna just keep heading this way, I guess. Can you tell Dioko Luke said hi? I can. I haven't seen him in a few days, though. Oh, sheep. And skeleton. Frick. Mr. Saturday, please. Oh my god, he slept. What a madman. This is why he's the goat. Give me that. Oh, a brown sheep? I don't really want to be collecting, like, wasting my inventory of wool, so I'm just going to leave that one, but I'll take the brown one, I guess. I don't have any shears on me, so it's just going to be the one. Stay away. Alright, thank you, Mr. Saturday. You're my hero. I should have a bed now if you don't stick around, though, so that's good. Alright, this is not an optimal place to be finding clay. This is not where clay spawns. We went out and hung out, and that's it. Now I'm tired and but I should slave away tonight, so I have less to do tomorrow. Yeah, that's the way to go. That's the smart thing to do. Oh, crap. Crap. So is the server public? No. It's a private server. Private server for content creators. Alright, I'm just gonna walk through the snow biome. I know this is like not optimal strats, but I want to get through this snow biome to the other side. Is that water? No, it's just the sky. W's. Oh, it is water. Wait, I'm having a stroke. Nice. Okay. Let's put this bed down. Bed? Boat. Is that... It's not really a way out over there. Whatever. Let's take it. I think it's funny how I got into Dargo's video by saying that. Wait, by saying what? Oh, by saying hello to Dioko? Oh, right. I do remember that. I'm understanding. You know, these little, like, ice lakes can also sometimes be quite good for finding clay. Like, they also generate here, but it's like, I mean, it might be difficult to find them sometimes is all. Just because of the snow, but we can scan. We can scan. Great. No clay. Yo, it's Snesmas. What up? Me and Julius Caesar. Yeah. I do remember Julius Caesar. How could one forget? I'm a big fan of you, Dalco, Mr. Saturday. Hell yeah. Based. I'm also a big fan of Dalco, Mr. Saturday. There's some clay. It's hard to see because of the water. And not whammy. Must Hive Network, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Give me this. Hell yeah. We'll leave that as an indicator of where we found some clay. Alright, we've already got a stack of clay. So, you know, that's a stack of bricks that we can have. That's good. My aim is to get a couple of stacks. quite a few stacks, probably. I mean, while I'm out here, I might as well, you know. But once again, this is not optimal clay finding. Okay, here we go. We're coming into some better land. And we got the music, so... It's all coming up BoxBlair Street. Oh my god. You hate to see it. As if there's no clay around here. Is that clay or is that gravel? No, that's gravel. When this song comes on and you're walking in a straight line, the footsteps kind of sound like they line up to the song. But that do do do. Like it's a very similar cadence for the rhythm. I don't know if anyone else has noticed that or if that's just me. Maybe it's obvious like this. Okay, that was a bad example. It did for a moment, but then it didn't. No clay over there. Okay, let's head this way. Do. Season 1 found a lot of clay in the Christmas area. Really? I don't think I ever searched for clay in the Christmas area. There we go. There's some ocean. Alright, finally. Some good ocean we can boat around. I ended up with a lot of clay, but that was just from hunting like thousands of blocks out. Snowbee hiding clay too? Yeah, exactly. It's a pain. So how did all of the people on the server get in touch to start this server? Well, originally it was me and Pepper, and I was watching one of his videos, and he said that he really wanted to do, a multiplayer, oh my god, a multiplayer server, with other people, and I had also thought of doing that, and then I think I sent him a message, maybe I commented on one of his videos, or maybe I somehow got his Discord. And then we started talking on Discord, and he had the know-how of how to create, like, how to host a server and stuff. And then I started reaching out to certain people, and yeah, then eventually he didn't want to host the server anymore, so I started hosting it. And yeah, we've just, like, met people through the community, through, like, you know, Discords, mostly from, like, YouTube videos, people posting YouTube videos and in the Golden Age community, and then yeah, you just meet people over time and it's great. No clay there, which is not great. Thanks to Dalco, I found you and Mr. Saturday. Really? Let's go. Dialco the goat. Yeah, we started the server, we started season 1 with 6 people, and then now over time we've just like slowly added people, and then we had a big influx of new members starting this season 2. Yeah, and it's just like people we've met over time. It's great. How could I not see any clay? I'm in a clay drought, man. Oh, not another snowy biome. Maybe I should have turned right when I had turned left, you know? There's a weld hole here. Take advantage. Try and see a dungeon. Can't really see any. Back to clay. Is there any world tour for season 1? Yeah, there's an outdated world tour. I have 2 streams on my channel. that the reason there's two of them is because my computer crashed halfway through, so I had to start a new stream. But yeah, there's two streams that are on my channel that you can watch that basically cover season 1. There are a few things missing because I did that tour during the 2nd year anniversary of the server, and then we didn't do one after that. What the hell? Wait, this has to be like a world glitch, right? Yeah, okay, I was gonna say, there's half a tree right here. I do have another video that kind of summarizes my perspective of the server events, which is kind of like almost like a compilation of all my videos on the server, which is also probably useful if you wanted to see everything and catch up. Okay, there's got to be some clay here. I can't tell if I'm just getting unlucky or if people have already been through here, you know? Scream if you can see clay, guys. No clay. I started season 1 late as fuck, yeah. But my god, did you do a lot. How do you feel about changing the clay texture to make it easier to see? I mean, I don't really care too much about that, I think. Oops. Yeah, I don't really care too much about that, I think. Like, when other people do it, I suppose, but I'm not probably going to bother doing it now. Generally, I feel like it's not too hard to see the clay. Unless it's next to stone, because clay is, like, it always spawns in sand. So, it's usually quite easy to spot, but unless it's underwater, I guess. But I guess if I made it, like, bright pink... There we go, here's some clay. If I made it bright pink, it would be even easier to spot. Or, like, gave it an outline or something. Here we go. Clay drought dead. Give me that clay. Oh, yes. Yes, a good patch. Brilliant. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Oh, and there's more even behind this. Oh. That's cool. There we go. Clay collected. That was a good amount. That was a huge amount. So how do you add people to new seasons? Like, do you know the people who get added? Yeah, generally, like, we like to kind of meet the people before we add them, just to kind of get an idea of if they'll fit in and whether we gel and stuff. But for the most part, we don't really, you know, it's not like we know them personally, like we already know each other. Generally, it's like, you know, people who are on our radar when it comes to, you know, content creation, like for beta Minecraft or old Minecraft, or if it's like someone who's like got big significance or good standing in the community. That's how we've added some people before. So those are the kind of ways. But I think that, you know, the main way is, you know, making videos and like getting noticed, I guess, and being consistent. I think the main thing, like with the video creation, is the consistency, because you know, some people get added or have been added in the past who have been less consistent, and we're trying to aim for that, you know, that consistency now. So how is there no clay here? How you click mining on multiplayer? Haha. It's a client side mod that makes it, like, removes the click delay. So essentially click mines. I only really use it to resource gather. I don't really like to have it for the most part, but it is useful. Clay! Mr. Saturday remembered to yell clay. Oh, clay. I see clay. More underground. Oh, and over there as well. Yes. Fantastic. How do you do your whitelist if you have one to stop random people from joining because people could spoof usernames? Yeah, basically there's a whitelist. So only certain accounts can join, and then on top of that, when you log in, there's a password. So when you when an account first logs in, they have to create a password, and then yeah, the assumption is that only the person who belongs to that account knows that password, basically. So there's kind of like, yeah, there's two layers two layers of protection. Unfortunately, you know, if I were to unfortunately, like other servers, for example, like if I wanted to join another server and someone had already like spoofed my account and joined before me on my account, like I would have to talk to the owner of the server to get it fixed, because, you know, I can't prevent that, right? But for our server, obviously it's very easy because yeah, I'm in control of it, so something I hate about clay is how hard it is sometimes to see underwater whether you've gotten all the clay blocks. Like, is this clay? It is. Okay, let me get up here. This is a lot of clay. Yes, a good patch. Oh, I can't reach that. This is a big patch. Perfect. You gotta send that in the private chat. Oh yeah, I can send that to you if you like. Just shoot me a message, Gory, now, and I can send it to you at some point. All right, we're good. We're looking good so far. We got some clay. So do you really play other versions of Minecraft? Not really. I only really play beta Minecraft. I mean, I've obviously played newer versions before, to know that I prefer beta, but yeah, for the most part, I just play old Minecraft. Oh, more clay. Tried to hide from me. There it is. Also, be sure to bob your camera underwater occasionally to see the clay. Do you mean like, you mean just like this? Oh, I think you meant like in the boat. I think that's what you meant, right? In which case, yes, I will remember to do such things. This has been a good area for clay. Yeah, underwater clay is what motivates me to change the textures, lol. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. I'm glad I've already gone out and got massive amount of clay. Yeah, the struggle is over for me now. Yeah. So is beta a cracked version? No, beta is like, this is like, I guess, I don't know. I don't really understand what this exactly is. It's not on the official launcher, so I guess it kind of isn't official beta. But it's like essentially exactly what beta is like. Oh, clay, right here. Perfect. Give me this clay. What's happening? Why can't I mine this clay? What is happening? Am I getting some lag or what? Feels like it. The betas are on the launcher, lol. Yeah, the betas are on the launcher, but like, they suck on the launcher. Oh my god, there's more clay right here. I got on my boat. I almost missed it. But the betas in the launcher aren't like correct. They're, you know, they've got problems. Like no skin fix, and like the sounds are all wrong. It's really annoying. All right, let's go. Play. Let's turn up the music. Herobrine is trying to max your ping to prevent you from mining clay. Exactly. Boop. Oh, I see. I see. Look how easily you can see the clay if you do this. That's so smart. I've actually never done that while clay hunting. which is kind of insane. I don't know, I feel like I'm usually pretty good at spotting it. You should use doors at least for underwater clay out of reach. True. I feel like usually it's not too bad. I mean, this is all dirt under here. There's no clay there, right? But that's actually a good point. I mean, I do have wood, so I can easily make some doors if it's that deep. I'm not stingy about the discrepancies from real beta. I mean, I find it annoying is all. Like, I just find it annoying when the skin fixes aren't right and the sound isn't right. Yeah, it's your armor. Like, your armor just sticks out of the boat like this for whatever reason. Like, if I look in the inventory, you can see the legs. Like, the legs don't sit down properly. They just stay straight. It's a bit goofy. Pumpkins! Beta actually has an inbuilt feature to make clay easier to find. You enable it by pressing Alt F4. This is true, guys. This is true. I'll press it and I'll let you know when I press it. And when I press it, you'll see that I find lots of clay. It's crazy. It's just one of those bugs, you know, just one of those quirks that Notch slapped in the game. Oh, yes. Got all the sand here. Perfect. The reduced mining speeds while swimming is annoying. Yeah, it is a bit annoying. It can be pretty egregious when you're, like, just floating in the water. Is anyone still here? Yeah, people are still here. Wait, there are invisible pumpkins? Where? Wait, what do you mean there's invis pumpkins? What are you talking about? Right here? What are you talking about? There's invisible pumpkins. Relog? I don't want to relog. Wait, you're saying they're here? I'm pretty sure I just got them. These are the ones that I just got. Oh, shit. Wait, he might be right. How does he know? How did he know? What? How did you know that? Okay, hang on. Let me go to that. Relog. Okay, I still have my sounds. That's good. Dude, Gory is an absolute cracked maniac, bro. How did he even see that? What? I assumed I had already got those ones. That's crazy. That's how you know Gory's gone clay and pumpkin mining a lot. I just didn't even pay enough attention to see that even happening. That's crazy. Alright, Herobrine was hiding those pumpkins, exactly. Herobrine's just on my case today. Alright, what am I doing? Let me make crafting table. Let me make some boats. Oh, that was already enough. Okay, let's see if we can find some more. What launcher do I use? I use the multi-MC launcher. And then specialized instance. There's clay over there. Okay. Akron found my house. He might break my bed. He was like, oh my gosh, I should break it and fix it for him. Redstone carpet for fun. Am I crazy? Does that look like it's been mined? Oops. Looks like it's been mined over there. Catch you later, Mr. Saturday. Have a good one. I am live. Yes, indeed. Indeed. Okay. Any danger of some clay? The tism that gives you X-ray vision. The gory tism. Gory's probably like, oh my god, this is the least optimal way you could be mining clay. Don't you know the most optimal way? I don't go clay hunting that often. Like, I reckon I've gone like, no, my boat. I reckon I've gone on like maybe, like, I reckon less than 10 clay hunting adventures in my lifetime. Maybe that's not true. Maybe less than 10 in the server's lifetime, probably. It's more what I went, clay! Yes, scream clay! If you see clay, scream it. Because how am I supposed to know that we saw the clay? Oh, Gory's method worked! I wouldn't have seen this, maybe. Oh, maybe I would have. But it's right there. Yes. And now, you know what? I'm gonna double up as well. I'm gonna make the door as well. Okay. We're doing both. Yoink. Perfect. There we go. We're pulling out all the stops here. Okay, I can't quite reach this. Oh my god. Alright, give me that door. Maybe if we put it in the middle, maybe this is the strat. It is kind of hard to see, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I should have made it pink. Did we get all the clay? SNES. SNES. Okay, I think we got it all, apart from this one. Perfect. Oh, what? I took damage? What the hell? I hope somebody backports the BTA boats to beta 1.7.3. What do you mean? I don't understand the hate for boats in old Minecraft. I think they're fine. I think they have their charm. By the way, for the ad, just recorded something short and sweet. Nice. I think he's burning me. I'm not quite comprehending what he's meaning by that, but I think he's burning me. Okay. I think we should go this way. I'm a fan of the boats in beta. I think they have their charm. And I think they're not as bad as everyone says. Like, if you get out of the boat before it hits a wall, 9 out of 10 times it survives. Like, that's my experience anyway. Maybe that's just servers, but because I only really play on servers. But I feel like even in single player, and even then, you can make a boat. I think they're perfectly balanced for beta Minecraft, you know? Like, if they were like they were in modern, I don't know how they are in BTA, but if they were like how they are in modern, like, it'd be so unbalanced. I also think, I do think it would be cool to have multiplayer boats though, right? Like, you can both sit in the boat. I think that would be nice in beta, but alas. What do you say? SNES noted. I'll get on that later. Later today, probably. What's everyone saying? They speed up and slow. They speed up slow and slow down too slow, at least to me. I mean, you can push them. You can push them to give them a boost when you start. And then they slow down. Yeah, they slow down a lot. Like take a while to slow down, but it's fine. Wrong time zone. Pumpkins! Pumpkins! I like beta boats, but I think just Stockholm Syndrome. Fair enough. I usually use the torch method to refill my breath under the breath meter to see what I'm doing underwater for a second. Yeah, that's fair. I think I mean, it depends where you are. Like, I was obviously on the ground there, like, with no walls around me, so it may not have worked as well. Do. BoxBlair, do you like any mods in modern Minecraft, even though you don't play it? I pretty much barely ever play modded Minecraft at all. Like, at all. Damn, this is some cool generation over here. Yeah, I don't really ever play modded Minecraft at all. I don't really have enough time. So my answer is, what was the question? Do you like any mods? My answer is, I don't know. I need to try some to actually know. There's always like those like performance mods or like little extras mods, I guess, that can be fun, but I don't know. Generally, I like the vanilla experience, but maybe that's just because I've never really had a good modded experience. There's the pumpkin. I knew there was a second one around here. There we go. This is some cool generation out here. If I could get up there. Oh my god. Oh, I didn't think about pushing it. Next time we'll try that. I can go clay hunting. Thank you. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it in a second. You can actually have a look. Vanilla is simply the best. Simply the best. Yeah, I agree. Yo, what up, Dune? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. How much clay do we have? Okay, we got 4 stacks. We're getting there. I no longer have a boat. I need to craft a new boat. What? Parkour. I think we'll just go straight from here. What's your favorite update that's not beta? My favorite update that's not beta. Maybe like the Redstone update. That's underrated. I feel like the Redstone update was underrated. 1.5. I think the best, like the best updates are between 1.8.9 for like the combat and stuff, if you wanted to be there, and maybe like 1.11 right before they added firework rocket, like rocket boosting to elytra. I feel like the elytra were cool, and then they added the rocket boosting, and it ruined it. You know, it took some skill to bow boost a little bit, and you actually had to have the proper resources to bow boost. But then they just added rockets, which were just like way easier. And you could also repair elytra with leather instead of phantom membranes. But I do like phantom membranes. I actually like the phantom, but just minus mending. I think, yeah, 1.9, like between that time period, especially because like things like mending were maybe a little bit harder to get before the village update, you know. So like things were just a bit more balanced. I think after Village and Pillage, which was 1.12, I feel like that's when things really started to get unbalanced. With, you know, the firework rockets and then the villager trading stuff. So probably around that time, I would say. But obviously then you're missing a few key things, but that's probably what I would say. Okay, this boat is pissing me off. Release 1.3 made boats drop as an item. They should backport that, yeah. Again, I don't really mind that. I don't really mind that boats break and you have to, like, basically manage it at, like, a resource a little bit. I don't mind it too much. It doesn't bother me as much as other people, I think. But maybe that's just me. Give me this clay. boats are pretty inexpensive when you think about it. Heart-shaped BoxBlair, it's coal powered. What's up? Mine is 1.12. After that, it's a whole different game. I mean, I suppose I have a 6-year-old world on 1.12. I do think 1.12 is like one of the last. It's like another kind of complete version of the game that. Oh, nice. That then things got upheaved again in 1.13. Like some fundamental things got changed in 1.13 again. Like there's kind of a few of those like instances throughout Minecraft's history, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. I would really love for Mojang to make we fixed the game update. And it's just them fixing all the imbalances and all the problems with the game that I have. People want an end update. I want the they fix shit update. There are things that they could do that would bring me back to modern, I think. But there's just no world in which they do that. So there's just no world in which I go back seriously to modern. Because I'm just not the... Look at this island here. This is a crazy little bit of generation right here. It's kind of fun. Blair, nothing seems to bother you. I envy that, Lamau. I mean, I'm a pretty unbothered guy. I mean, I don't have time in my day to be angry or pissed off at anything. I think there's not enough time in a day to care enough about that, like things that might piss you off, you know. You know, shit happens, and you just gotta, you know, just gotta make do. You know, that's my mantra at the moment is just make do. Is there clay over there? There is. Let's go. I saw it out of the corner of my eye. It called to me. It screamed. Clay! Curfew for me. Have a good stream. Thanks for coming to the stream. I don't think it's really a perfect version, to be honest. I don't think there really is a perfect version, to be honest. Yeah, I agree with that. I think there are things that I would take from different versions that they've changed and updated, you know, that would have made the perfect version, but they just kind of didn't all happen at the same time, you know. Unfortunately. I like the way Reindev handles sprinting. Mojang should have done that. How do they do sprinting? I haven't really watched anything to do with Reindev or played it. How do they deal with sprinting? My school computers had standalone version of release 1.6.1 on them. Probably pirated. I played that version alongside PS3 edition. 1.10 version equivalent. Yeah, nice. Very cool. Yeah, I feel like that era was pretty cool, you know. I want to kind of go back the way I was going. I want to go back this way and then go that way. Modern has too much bloat. I can't stick to survival world for the way I do with old versions. Like, for me, it's not even necessarily about the bloat of, like, the amount of items and stuff. It's more the unbalancing and, like, the issues around that, you know? The issues around, like, farming and the issues around travel and stuff like that, you know? Like, it makes it difficult. I think as well, maybe for me, like, a big thing is the fact that, like you in beta you see a mountain, you're like, damn, that's a cool mountain, I'm gonna build like a really big structure on that, and then you spend, you know, a reasonable amount of time collecting resources and building that massive structure, and then you look back at it and you go, damn, that's so cool and imposing, I made a massive structure and it looks like a massive structure. You do that in like modern Minecraft, like you spend the equivalent time and you look at your structure against the mountain, it's like, this is a tiny little structure that is insignificant and terrible, you know. Like it doesn't look very good. You have to spend so much more time in modern collecting resources and building bigger and and whatever. And I feel like that's probably why like a lot of people burn out, because the scale of like the modern game is made for like the professionals, you know, the professional Minecraft players that do it for a living, basically, right? Like that's what it feels like it's made for. It's not made for the average Joe who only has so much time to play a week, you know, who wants to see their projects done in a reasonable amount of time, you know, not spend all day every day playing Minecraft. You know, that's what it seems like to me. Is that stone or is that clay as well? I feel like this might be clay. Is that clay or is that stone? Am I blind? That's stone. Oh my god. Yeah. That's my opinion. I use Eaglecraft on a school computer. Nice. Sometimes I wish I could mod. I could mod to make my ideal micro version. Yeah, I agree with that. Sometimes I wish I could do that to like do certain things I wanted to, but I don't have the time to learn that. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Any clay? I want to check if there's some over here. Actually, I'll turn right, turn left, and then go right, and we'll have a look. Look at that iron ore in the water. I've never really seen that. Am I crazy? Okay, let me park my boat here. My Valentine's Day was cursed this year? Why? Okay, doesn't seem to be any clay here. It was a meter that would refill instantly. However, the length was based on how much health you had. So if your health was low, you could only sprint a little bit at a time. I mean, like for me, I just feel like it's an interesting way to do it. Like I don't really have a problem with like a stamina bar maybe. Like you know, okay, here's the way I see it, I guess. If you're sprinting, like I don't mind the hunger system in modern Minecraft. The biggest issue I have with it is that you lose hunger for just like standing still or jumping or walking, right? Like you lose hunger over time for doing things that you could do in beta without problem, right? Without needing any resources. Like they should have just added hunger, and when you sprint, the hunger haunches go down, and then like you eat to bring the hunger haunches back up to sprint, right? Like that's the way I see it, right? You should have to eat to be able to sprint, but then you shouldn't have to eat for any other reason, right? Like that's the kind of way I see it. Because then you know you're trading, you know your trade-off is carrying food, preparation, you know you're preparing by carrying food, and then you know because you know you're gonna be sprinting, right? Like that's kind of the way I see it, I guess. I don't know if that was too much of a ramble, but yeah, if you didn't lose hunger from walking and jumping, I probably wouldn't even have a problem with it, you know. Some funky generation around here, but no clay generation. um you might you might want to try beta tweaks mod and tinker with your liking. I mean, yeah, I like vanilla though, you know, like there are things that I would change, you know, and I would change about like beta even as well. But like I like vanilla, you know, I like playing vanilla. I like playing how the game was, I guess, made and intended. That being said, there are a few things I would like to mod, you know, things like you know, harmless things that don't change gameplay or anything, like you know, book and quill, for example, or pumpkins over there, or like item frames. You know, they just add a little something extra to the game, and they feel very like they would belong. You know, Hyuk. But not right now. I'm beta purist right now. You know. But yeah, if I were to play modern, like there are definitely things that I would like to change about it. But then again, it's also like I don't know, like again, I would rather that the game was actually made better than you know the base game was made better than I have to fix it, right? Like especially, you know, over time if the game updated, you know, if I was playing modern and I enjoyed modern and the game is updating every so often, the amount of times I'd have to change. Oh, looks like we got hidden pumpkins. The amount of times I'd have to like change my mods and update my mods and whatever like that would be just like not worth it. It'd be just a pain in the ass. All right, let's log out and log back in. Oh, this is the pumpkin right here. Give me that. Give me that. Luke, I use multi-MC. I use multi-MC for beta Minecraft. Okay. Every girl in town was either taken or in college. Though I did give a scented candle to a friend at church last week. Nice. The way it works in NSSS is very nice. Like, health affecting stamina limit. Stamina is definitely hard to balance, though. I mean, I get it. I get that. But I mean, I don't know. I like that you have to... I like the way they did it, but it's just annoying how much it affects, like, by the way you run and jump, you know, or walk and jump. Like, it feels annoying to that, you know, you could stand still for 10 minutes and then have to eat something, you know, or like just jump up and down for 10 minutes and you'd have to eat something, you know. It's like, just let me jump, man. Just let me jump. Don't punish me for jumping. Especially when the game forces you to jump to go up things, right? Like, why should that cost so much? Whereas, like, sprinting should be, like, an option, right? Just like enchantments, you know? Like, this is another thing I have, like, about enchantments. Like, the enchantment system is, like, almost like a... You almost have to enchant, you know, these days. It feels like, you might as well just enchant, because you can keep the things infinitely, right? With mending. But before mending, like, you couldn't keep things infinitely. It felt like an accessory, like an option. You know, you didn't have to enchant. But yeah. Oh my days, it's Gengar juice. Sup, Shouty? What's going on, man? Hope you're well. Clay? Yoink, yoink, yoink. I like mods like Clay Soldiers mod. It's completely optional, but a little side thing you can do just for fun. I don't know if I've heard of that one before. I don't think it affects walking, which is a plus, even though nobody walks in modern, but yeah, I hate that jumping affects that, yeah. I could have sworn it goes down even when you're just walking around. Maybe I am wrong about that. But jumping is definitely a pain, because it's like I said, in beta, you could walk and jump, no problems, right? So it's like, why did they change that? Oh, there's Clay. Before mending, you'd never see someone with like an enchanted shovel or something. Yeah, exactly. Which, like, maybe is a problem in its own, you know? Like, people aren't engaging with some of the enchantments and features. But, like, at the same time, like, if you're not enchanting your things, like, you're just putting yourself in this is how I feel whenever I start a modern world or like join a modern server for whatever reason. I'm like, okay, right now I'm doing everything right now I'm doing everything inefficiently. I could be doing something at my max speed, right? And until I get to that point, like, I don't feel as though I should be working on projects, because otherwise I'll be wasting time, you know? Because time is precious, you know? Whereas, like, in beta, it's like, okay, the fastest I can have is a diamond pickaxe, so it's like, it's fine. That's what I got, you know? I got them diamond tools, and then I'm good. And then, like, in the versions, you know, before mending, it's like, okay, I have a chance to get something that'll increase my speed, but if it doesn't, then, you know, maybe next time I'll get it, you know? That's kind of the way it feels. Octoman, nobody backs me up here, but I'd remove tool durability entirely, beta through modern. I don't agree with that, because then it's like, then there's no point ever engaging with the mines, ever. Like, there's no point ever going into the caves or into the mines to collect resources, which to me is like a fundamental part of the game. I know a lot of people hate it, like Ryan, for example. He does not like collecting resources. Like, he does not like doing what I'm doing right now. But to me, like, this is like a necessary part of the game. Like, no one really... Well, I mean, I'm sure there are people who do, but not as many people enjoy this part of the game as their favorite part of the game of all time, right? This is part of the game that you kind of have to do. You have to stop what you're doing to collect resources, right? Otherwise, you might as well just play creative mode. The thing about doing this is, like, it balances the game. To me, it balances the game in a way that is, like, necessary to keep you engaged and motivated with the game, right? Like, for me personally, I'm not speaking for everyone, obviously, but, like, for me, it's like, okay, I can do, like, all the building in the world, and then I'm gonna need a break, you know? I'm gonna need a break, and the game has, like, an inbuilt way to give you a break, which is to go mining and regather your resources and stuff like that. And even when you're not ready to do that, like, it forces you to, right? So you do the dull, monotonous thing you've done 1,000 times, and then you get to do the creative, fun thing, right? I don't know. And I think in beta, it's got a real good balance of that. Damn, that is a big tree. I'm gonna go check that tree out. Clay Soldier was an old mod where you can make little clay people and make them fight each other? What the heck? I've never heard of that. It's kind of epic though. I'm sure it was great. Is this one tree? This is a crazy tree. Any clay? Any clay seers? Literally can't see any clay. In modern, once I beat the Ender Dragon, I lose all interest. In beta, there's no real goal, which makes you want to do it more and set out your own goals. I think, I mean, there's a lot of value in what you said there about, like, being disinterested after beating the Ender Dragon. And I think a lot of that is because of the grind that people know is coming up, like, would come up next. Okay, it's not just one tree. The grind that, like, comes... This is a crazy bit of generation. The grind that comes up next is, like, grueling after you beat the dragon, right? Because then you got to grind for the farm to, you know, use the elytra, grind for the farm to, you know, be able to fly infinitely, and then grind for all the enchantments so that you're not wasting time collecting resources, and then you get to play the game, right? And by the time you actually, like, do all that and you collect all those things, most players, like, they don't build structures as they go, you know? They don't build structures. They go, okay, what's the fastest way I can make this farm? What's the fastest way I can do the villager trading? And I'll worry about building, like, the creative building side later. And then by the time they, you know, get to the point where they're fully stacked and they have all the things, it's like, okay, well, now it's time to build, but you've spent no time, like, thinking creatively about the world that you're in or anything like that. And you've also got nothing to show for it. You've got a set of armor, and you've got, you know, a farm that doesn't look good or whatever. Like, you've got nothing to show for it, you know? As opposed to if you were forced to build something along the way, you know, you'd at least have a build to show for it, right? If that kind of makes sense. I don't know. I think the, like, post... I think, like, between, like, before mending is what I'm trying to say. Before mending, it was a little different because you knew your armor was wasn't infinite, right? And even just after mending, right, when it was kind of hard to get, and there was the elytra, but the elytra was just a glider, you know, you would have to build structures, even if it was just tall towers, to get up and fly with them, right? I just think, yeah, I don't know. I just think that's part of the contributing factor of why people get burned out on it. Pretty sure it's beta compatible. I believe that. Maybe I'll have to look into it. I really like when you find pumpkins in snowy biomes because it's like they stand out so much. The orange and the white is a good contrast. Orange is... This might be a controversial take. Orange is my least favorite color, but this orange is, like, my favorite kind of orange, if I were to pick an orange, right? And I feel like they kind of nailed the orange in this game. And I feel like we haven't found any clay for a minute. Catch you later, Luke. Thick tree? Where's thick tree? I see no thick tree. I must have missed it. I like playing on easy to find caves by monster noises using F3. I mean, I usually play on hard, and this server is set to hard, so that's the way we usually play. I ride the Elytra like a green goblin? What? Oh, okay. Can we see anything? Nope. I'm pretty sure the server is set to hard, Gory. How do you know? Do you want me to check the files? It just might not seem like it is because of the way servers run, like, and when there's other players on and stuff, like, it's not the same hard as, the damage monsters do without armor is far too low to be hard. I'll have to double check this. The server's meant to be on hard. I'll have to double check this because I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be on hard. I'm pretty sure it's always been on hard. But I'll double check this. Bro, just run, press the sprint key, facts. I would say the upgrade villager trading broke the early and mid game of Minecraft. Yeah, facts. Wait, go to the left? Where am I going? This guy seems to know. What? What is here? What is this structure? This is a funky structure. Was that a dungeon? Where? In here? Hang on, I'm gonna stand back. Gory can guide me. Dungeon where, Gory? Dungeon where? Tell me where. To the left? I see no dungeon. Oh, okay. Wasting my time. Zen and the art of motorcycle maintenance. Great analogy for modern / golden age Minecraft. I don't know anything about that, but that's epic. Romantic / classical thinking. Okay. Can you see? Yes, I can. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't have Twitch going right now. It's literally just YouTube. I would like to figure out how to dual stream, but I just cannot be asked doing that right now. This is not where I should be to finding clay. Why am I all the way in the middle of this place? What is happening? No, he can see YouTube chat. He just hates his fans. So true. No, I'm just really bad at reading chat. It's a plugin, young box, to multicast. A plugin to what? Also, what the heck? This generation's crazy. Pumpkin! One lone pumpkin. All by himself. Damn, look at this. Look at this. Okay, we're going over to this. We're in a clay drought right now, but oh well. To OBS? Oh. I'll have to work it out. I'm not there yet. More pumpkins. Okay, wait. Let me grab those ones, and then I'll come back for this one because I want to check out this terrain. Bro's 3 years behind? I mean, yeah. Or do you mean like 3 years behind chat? There's no way I'm 3 years behind chat. That can't be true. 3 years behind knowing how to dual stream is what I assume that is. What's your favorite biome to build in? Probably the forest. You know, the lush green is the nicest of all the greens. What the hell? So probably that. My god, oh my god, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I simply can't believe it. Yeah, probably the forest. I think I plan on building a building in a snow biome this time. Even though I've been building in a I was building in a desert biome before. I do want to build in a lush biome at some point, but snow's where it's at. This mountain generation is sick. What are the chords on this? F3, so I can see the chords and maybe come back here one day. Also, what the hell? We've traveled so far north right now. Crazy. York. Bro plays 2011 version. I guess he's more than 3 years behind. Yeah, exactly. Let me make this clay. How much clay do we have total right now? Oh, what? Okay, wait. Let me put that there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're not doing too bad on the clay front at least. So, like, I will take this kind of clay. Oh my god, it's too heo. Screaming and yelling. Classical thinking has to do with creating systems, building automatic farms. Romantic thinking is building / aesthetic thinking, in my opinion. The disconnect between modern and beta looks versus systems. So you're saying that... Wait, what? Right, okay. I understand. Beta is like the classical way. This is insane generation right now. I love it. Oh shit. Okay, it's fine. I luckily didn't take damage. Damn, this is sick. This would be such a cool place to build. Oh my, wait, what? There's lava? Okay, this right here is like quintessential Minecraft for me right now. Lava pouring onto ice in a snowy biome in like a hilly area like this. This is just quintessential old Minecraft right now. This is such a cool area. Holy crap. I would like to come back here one day and build. Take a screenshot of those chords. Absolute Mind Cinema. Screenshot those chords. I want to check that out later. There you go. I screenshotted them. There's always that one floating block to ruin the view. Yeah. I didn't notice it, but I believe that it was there. Like that? Like that one? Doesn't that just add to the quintessentially Minecraft? I mean, there's... Okay, that was probably the one there. This is so sick. This is such... Like, this is the perfect place to build, like, you know, a house in the walls and in the buildings and stuff. That's so... In the... What am I saying? In the cliffs. How far is this place? Negative 32,000 blocks out. But right now, spawn is set to 26,000 blocks out because we are in Season 2. Okay, any danger of finding some more clay? I haven't found clay in so long. I think we're going to try and circle back So I think maybe I'll start going to the left and then do like a big circle back. And hopefully find some clay on the way. Pumpkin! I'm gonna go get that pumpkin. Yeah, bro, I'm hyped. I am hyped. Screen, I already read that. How far is this place? Already read that too. I'm all caught up. I'm all caught up. I wish these mountains were like a little bit closer, because this is dope. This is peak Minecraft gen. Facts. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It's pretty unreal. I'm pretty hyped about it. Just gives me more motivation to keep going. Keep following the passion, you know? Oh, but there's ocean out this way. Maybe I should go this way. Alright guys, check this out. Check it out, check it out, check it out. Oh shit. Check it out, check it out. Boom. Where did my boat go? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Boom. Where did my boat go? What is happening? That's not what I wanted. Oh, there it is. Okay. Get here. Get in. Why can't I get in my boat? Let me in! Oh my god. Hang on a sec. I'm saving so much time. No! Fuck. Okay, hang on a second. I gotta go to the bathroom. Don't let me die. Alright, I'm back. Everyone's complaining that I was giving you guys a look. So you weren't just staring at a dirt block. You're welcome, by the way. Alright, let's try this again. I don't know why I messed that up last time. I think I must have put it... Okay, mine said I put it in the ice block. That makes sense. Let me just put it there. That also went into the ice block. Wait, place it underneath, like there, right? No, that's just... Because that's then just... I'm placing them. How are they ending up here? What the heck? Oh, there we go. Okay, that one's correct, right? That one's correct. I swear I've done this before, guys. Wait, what? Am I crazy? Oh, place it at the bottom of the lake? Oh. I swear I had done this before, and I didn't do that. Oh, there we go. Ah, haha! Oh, shit, okay. Yes. Look at this time save, guys. Look at this time save. Ninja Warrior took over my stream. Nice. Hope you all had a good time. Oh, that's not a good time. Oh boy, there's a lot of... Okay, wait, no, this is the end of the ice over here, so we can just pop out here. Yoink. Perfect. That actually did end up still saving a lot of time, I think. All right, back to the clay hunting. We haven't had clay in like at least 5 minutes. So, and by 5 minutes I mean like 30 minutes. Submarine ship. Could you speak on your personal objectives as a person / content creator? What motivates you? No deep questions after this, I swear. I don't mind the deep questions. You know, I'll answer them as I see fit. I mean, I enjoy the game. I enjoy playing the game. I enjoy playing Minecraft. And I like spending a lot of time playing Minecraft. But I can't justify it to myself. I can't justify playing the game unless I feel as though I'm gaining more than just like personal satisfaction from it, right? Otherwise it just feels as though I could be spending that time, you know, pulling success in other ways, I suppose. So I think YouTube for me is like a great motivator, not to play the game. I'm plenty motivated to play the game, but as like a, whoa, hang on, scanning. Okay. I'm plenty motivated to play the game. It's more as a, I guess, what's the word? Enabler. It enables me to play as much as I do. I think also it's, yeah, I guess, what was the other part of the question? Personal objectives as a person. I mean, my personal objectives as a person is just to be a good person and, I don't know, have a good time doing it, you know? I mean, when it comes to this server, I mean, like, the fact that we've been able to bring lots of people together and do something as amazing as this, like, this is something I've always wanted to do, or, like, always wanted to be a part of. Not necessarily do. I wouldn't consider myself, you know, a leader by any means, or someone who would ever do, like, organize something like this, but it became apparent to me that I was something I really wanted to do, and I wanted to make sure that that it happened. So like I don't know, I just finally some clay. Yeah, I just feel like it's a really special thing that we're doing here, and I don't know, it's really motivating to be able to bring people together like this, not just like physically on the server with people we know, but also like the community, build up the community and be a part of that, you know? It's like I'm actually, like, I feel as though I'm actually a part of something, you know, bigger than just my own little world, right? Which is nice. And I don't know, I find a lot of satisfaction in like meeting people and getting to know people as well. Yeah, and just being a part of that, I guess. And in terms of like, I don't know, just like personal goals, I wouldn't go into my real life goals because that's, I don't know, that's that's just, oh my god, there's so much clay here. It's too much of my life, but I would say I'm quite a motivated, intrinsically motivated person and passionate person about the things I like. Give me that. Oh, we're eating good now. We're eating good with the clay. Give me that. Give me that. Golden split? I don't understand. Didn't know you could do that? Oh, with the riding with the boat under the water? Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a good mode of transport around the ice. Boats rise in water and ice doesn't suffocate you, so right under the ice, exactly. You can do it in glass as well. X-ray hacking banned. Not my fault. Not my fault. Appreciated to where appreciated. Alright, let's put this down. Oops. Get this patch of clay. Thinking of using the Minecraft username general_Griefus? Why not, man? Why not? Nice. I think you gotta learn to be able to waste time more, man. It's okay to have entirely unproductive time. Yeah, I just don't feel that way. I just do not feel that way. I understand what you mean though. Like, it's probably healthy to be able to relax in that way, but I don't know. I just don't. I find it very difficult. I get such an itch in the back of my head that tells me, hey, you this is unproductive time, you know. Which is like why I think like this is good, you know, like this is why I enjoy the YouTube aspect and being a part of the server and stuff. Is like this right now to me is like relaxing, and like as relaxing as it gets, you know. Like I'm still being productive because I'm still working towards gaining resources to then build, to then create content, right? Like it is still working towards something, but I am actively, I guess, relaxed in a way, right? Like I'm enjoying what I'm doing. So, but I would never do this on a world that I didn't like. If I was just playing like a single player world that I wasn't planning on posting or anything like that, there's no way I'd be doing this. I think as well, the thing is like there's not enough time in a day for me. I feel like there's not enough time in a day to feel as though I'm getting places, you know. Trying to make it all count, you know. Which I enjoy. I like don't get me wrong. I enjoy the grind, and I enjoy uh the hard the you know, working hard and not being not letting myself take an easy day, you know. Like as funny as it sounds, like it's about it's like not giving yourself that inch, because like sometimes like I worry, and I don't think I'll ever be like this, but I worry to be like you know, you let yourself let your guard down, let yourself like rest one day, then that one day turns into two, turns into three, you know. But that's just me, you know. That's not applicable to everyone, clearly. Yoink. I don't know if I articulated myself too well there, but hopefully there was some value in it. Let's put that there. I appreciate you saying that. I'm sure I speak for a lot of people who have felt more welcome to the Game Plus community because of you, Monster Darko, and others. Consider your efforts a success. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. That is like one of the biggest things, is like when people sort of say, "Oh, I was introduced to the beta community through you, or through the server," you know, like you know, vicariously speaking through the server. Like to me, I'm like, "Oh, that's really cool," you know. Especially when it's people who love, like, you know, are passionate and love the game. And to me, it's like, you know, you like a lot of people go, "Oh, I don't want the old Minecraft community to get too big," you know. And I'm like, I think personally, inevitably, it's gonna get bigger, right? And you know, who knows how big it'll get, but I think inevitably it'll get bigger. And it's just a matter of like how it gets bigger, and who's a part of it, right? And I want to be a part of it. And it's like, I don't know, I just think we've got such amazing people in the community right now, but just think of all the people that are amazing, that that aren't in the community yet. You know, like there could be the next Deadly Dirt Block out there. You know, coming up with crazy contraptions and things. And I do see it. Like there's that guy called Sync. He's got a crazy Redstone channel, and he's making some insane stuff. Like he wasn't around. I don't know how long he's played beta for, but like at least I hadn't seen him around in the community up until recently. And you know, who knows how he got introduced to the game or introduced to the community or whatever. But I just think it's really like a really exciting prospect, is to be able to introduce the game to someone who revolutionizes the game in some way, right? You know, you never know when you're going to come across the boy Ryan. You know, someone who is so passionate about building and whatever, right? Like, to me, that's exciting to think about. The way I see it, why play a game if you can't make it turn into something you can make a job or make money out of it? I suppose, yeah. Time wasted playing a game when you could play the game and turn it into something at the same time. Yeah, I mean, like for me now, it's like they're two sides of the same coin, two sides of the same passion project, right? And the thing is, like, they sort of switch as well. Like, sometimes I'm like not feeling too motivated, you know, to play Minecraft, but then I'm like, all right, well, if you know, I can make a video out of it, and I can get really passionate about like the video creation aspect of it, and then it's exciting. Like, it means there's like multiple layers of excitement going on, rather than just getting burnt out on one facet of the game, you know? Put that there. Give me those. Yoink. Oh shit. Yoink. Nice. Why would the beta community getting bigger be a bad thing? I think people are worried that, like, if the community gets bigger, there's going to be more of, like, the kid-oriented community of the modern Minecraft community, you know? Like, people worry about that kind of side of it, which I think there's a level of, competence you have to even play beta in the first place. You have to have, like, a bit of know-how and a bit of smarts to even play in these older versions. Granted, it's a lot easier now because a lot of us have done it and there's a lot of resources available, but you know, you still kind of have to know what you're doing a little bit. And I don't know, I just feel like there's a lot of kids out there that would be discouraged by that. Do you experience burnout? I mean, yeah, I experience forms of burnout. I wouldn't say I burn out super hard. I don't think I ever let myself burn out so hard on something, you know? And like I said before, like everything's in balance, you know? Like I said before with playing Minecraft, you know, like if I do a lot of building, and then I need to go resource gathering, you know, I will resource gather, and that's like, you know, maybe I don't want to do that, but it's like it's a forced inbuilt break, you know, from the building, you know, and it gives you that kind of time to sort of sit and think, okay, what do I want to build next? And get excited about, you know, the building aspect. So then when you do get to build, you're excited again, rather than just building 24/7. You know, if you're building constantly, it doesn't get, it's not as exciting, right? Like you need like all things in life, you need the good with the bad, right? You know, if you just had nothing but good days in life, then they wouldn't be good days. They would just be regular days to you, right? You need to have good days. You need to have bad days. You know, the bad days make the good days good, right? Like that it puts it into perspective. And that's how I feel about, like, you know, the burnout thing, and that, like, you need to have times of lull playing the game, you know, times of boredom playing the game, to then feel the passion playing the game. I don't know, that maybe that's just for me, but that's kind of how I feel about it. Like, there are times where I sort of sit at my computer, I'm like, oh, I don't really feel like playing Minecraft, but then I'm like, okay, well, if I get on and I just resource gather, then when I do feel like I want to play Minecraft, I will have all the resources I want to build, you know? Like, and then I'll sit there and I'll gather resources, I'm like, oh, this is a bit boring, whatever, I'll put something on in the background, whatever. But then the next time I'm like, okay, well, I really want to do this building thing. oh, I have so many resources because I collected them earlier, you know? Like, that's kind of part of the mindset. I got into 1.2 when I was in middle school. I got back into it about a year or so ago, but modern was unrecognizable. You and Dalco got me to old school Minecraft. Let's go. This is actually my first time watching your content. Your stream popped up on my front page, and I'm glad I clicked on it. You seem like an all-round wholesome dude. Thanks, I appreciate it. I'm glad you clicked on the stream. I'm just out here hanging out, you know, just a regular dude playing Minecraft, you know, just trying to make something happen. Just trying to have a good time. Oh my god, we got over a stack of pumpkins. This is crazy. Welcome back, Lukey. What did I miss? I was at a meeting. We've just been kind of talking, kind of just talking. You missed a really cool mountain terrain, actually. There was some awesome mountains earlier. But we've got quite a bit of clay to our name right now, which is pretty good. This is one thing you said. That stuck with me. If you can envision the video and have an idea for the video and passion, you end up making the best video you can. I mean, yeah. Sounds like a really smart guy said that. I mean, yeah, if you can see it in your mind and you're passionate about it, then like do it, you know. But if you're not passionate about it, like making a video, for example, you know, I see a lot of people who are like, oh, I really want to be a part of like the server and be a part of the community and stuff. You know, what can I do to make a video? It's like, okay, well, you've got to be passionate about making the video, right? Don't make it just because. Don't make it for others. Make it because you're passionate about it and you want to share what you're making, right? I don't really... I remember saying something of the sort, but I don't remember saying exactly that to her. I've tried doing YouTube stuff a few times over the years, but I usually get stressed over it not being unique or good enough. I mean, that's an understandable thing to kind of be a little worried about, I guess. But again, like, going back to that, like, feeling passionate about it, right? If you're excited about it and you're passionate about it, like, you're not making it for others, you know? I mean, in some way you are, right? Like, that's kind of what YouTube is, I guess, is you're making content for other people to watch. But for me, like, a lot of it is I'm making content that I would want to watch, or like that I want to share, you know. It gives me a reason to play the game and share what I want to do. Like, make it because you're passionate about it, you know. If you have a style that you want to go for that style and do the best you can possibly do at that style, right? Like, even if you think it's, you know, been done a million times into the ground or whatever, like, do the best you can do with that style and be proud of the fact that you made the videos the way you wanted to make them, right? Like, that's how I feel about YouTube, I guess. Have you ever thought about building a nether base or castle as a community or individually? I would love to do that. I think that would be really cool. I've got a pretty cool idea for one, but I don't really... It's kind of hard because building in the nether is, first of all, quite difficult. And usually the projects you make in the overworld trump, you know, take priority over the ones in the nether. But maybe it's something we should look to doing this season. But yeah, definitely building a big nether project is something I've always wanted to do. Alright, I'm gonna head this way a bit. I'm trying to do like a big circle back a little bit now. Is pumpkin not farmable? No, pumpkins are not renewable. You find them out in the world and that's it. You can't get seeds or anything like that. You can't plant them. The only thing you can plant in beta is wheat seeds. There's no... I mean, I guess you can plant mushrooms just on dirt and they spread. But they don't grow like seeds do, you know. You don't farm them like you do with pumpkins in newer versions. Wrinkled brain. I don't know what that's in reference to. Words to live by. I keep hearing your voice say it from time to time whenever I want to create a video. Nice. I'm glad I was able to bestow such wisdom. Some cool terrain as well. Nice and flat, actually. Whoa, 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 whoa. Check this out, guys. Negative 33,333. It's cool. We're walking on that axis right now. My biggest regret in life is not having the foresight as a small child to beg my mother to buy me Minecraft for the family computer instead of Pocket Edition. I could have had a 2010 account, which is wild, yeah. I mean, yeah, foresight is 2020. Is that what they say? Hindsight is 2020. Foresight? Yeah. I mean, that's another thing, right? A lot of people love to daydream about what, you know, what could have been, what they should have done back in the day, you know, what opportunities they've missed. But it's like, look in the now, you know? What opportunities could you miss now? Right? I don't mean to, I don't want to throw Pepper under the bus or anything here. We've had this conversation multiple times. How he's like, okay, he's like, oh, I should have started YouTube, you know, 5 years ago or 10 years ago or whatever, right? He's like, there's been multiple times in my life where I wish I had started and kept going in it. And every single time I've had that conversation, I'm like, start it now. Now's the time, you know? Don't wait 5 years till now to then go, oh shit, I should have started 5 years ago, you know? If you want to do something, do it now. You never know. You never know if you don't try. Never try, never fail. And that's a bad thing, you know? Failure is growth. All right? Failure is growth. If you're not failing, you're not doing it right. If you don't look back on what you've done and cringe, then you haven't grown as a person, right? Like that's another thing is like people go, oh, I really, you know, I'm scared of doing something cringy or whatever like that. It's like, dude, that if you look back and you go, wow, that was cringy, then you've changed as a person. You've grown. You've developed. You know. Damn, when did this turn into a deep and meaningful stream, guys? That's crazy. Have you ever tried to do custom biomes in beta? I'm currently trying to do a crimson-like biome with netherrack and red wool. That's cool. I really love the idea of combining like a lush forest with the red of the nether. I love that idea. I've not really tried to do it, but it is something I would like to do someday. I think it's a really cool idea to be able to do that. And especially in beta, like custom biomes, like filling out a whole biome is so hard compared to like modern, right? So I think it's like super impressive to do that. Any clay? Worst bottleneck for me creating videos is just me comparing myself to other people and their builds. Totally normal. Totally normal. I mean, I'm on this server with some of the greatest builders in the community. It's pretty hard not to compare yourself. Like, it is pretty hard not to compare yourself. And there are just some insane builders all over the community, right? And it's very hard not to compare. And you know, at the end of the day, it's like you just gotta not. Like that, I think that's just the best thing. Is like you just gotta kind of gotta not. You know, acknowledge where you are in your own kind of building journey, I guess. Take inspiration from others, like, and then from there, you know, you'll grow and get better. It's a tough one. That's a tough one, you know. Because I definitely feel that. I totally get that for sure. And it's like, oh, you know, I could be doing this differently. How would this person do this differently? It's like, okay, well, yeah. It's hard to get unstuck from that mindset, I guess. But I definitely feel that from time to time, 100%. Best time to do something always will be yesterday. I mean, yeah. It's like Bob Ross says, I hope you're plagued with dissatisfaction because you'll look at what you don't like and you'll try it different next time. Damn, Bob Ross cooked with that one. I hope you're plagued with dissatisfaction because you'll look at what you don't like and you'll try different next time. That's goated, man. That's a good saying. Wow, Bob Ross cooked on that one, and you cooked for bringing that to us. Is that clay under there? It is. Damn, I'm just resonating with that for a minute. I'm just sitting with that. That's so sick. People absolutely hate the OG Netherrack look. I never got it. It looks fine. I much prefer the OG Netherrack. The OG Netherrack actually looks like hell. Like it looks like hell, which is what the Nether is supposed to look like. I don't understand why people like the new one when it just looks like, I don't know, it just looks soft and it looks cozy, you know? It looks like a place you want to be. It looks warm and inviting instead of like hell. Which, yeah, to me, I'm like, I don't get that, you know? The point of the Nether is to not be inviting, it's to be hell. Give me these. Give me these. Nice. Give me this. Okay. I can't get out of here unless... Oh, wait, there is water here. What the heck? Oh, because I placed the door, it filled in the water? Is that what happened? I'm kind of confused by that. I'm just going to forget about it. Yeah, I heard someone say Netherrack is ugly. I'm like, yeah, it's literally hell. Honestly, I don't cringe looking back on old videos despite changing. I can look back without embarrassment of saying this is so lame and cringe, immature, etc. I mean, yeah. You don't have to look back at everything and feel that way, you know? Yeah, I guess you don't have to look back at and feel that way. You can still be proud of them, but I imagine there are aspects of the videos that you look back on and go, I would change that, or you, like, even if it's just an acknowledgement of the time period, right? Like, I definitely do this as well. Like, I'll look back at a video and I'm like, I don't feel cringe or anything to it, but I acknowledge that it is a building block in what brought me to now, you know, like, it's a different time. It's a different time. Look how much like sand looks like snow. Like this, with the glass in the way. Like it looks like a snow block. That's kind of crazy. Got to develop your own style and go crazy with it. Yeah, facts. Gory's got his own style. You look at it, you see a build that's made by Gory, and you don't know if it's made by Gory. You instantly know it's made by Gory. Like. That makes sense? I don't know if that even makes sense. When you see... What the hell happened here? Oh, brown sheep. You, when Gory makes a build, and even if you don't know who made it, you know it's made by Gory, you know? That's what I was trying to say, I guess. Come here. Come here. They're different ideas put into old Netherrack and new Netherrack. Yeah, completely different. One's actually intelligent. I'm kidding. Or am I? Clay, yes. Deep and meaningful streams are amazing. When I stream, it's 50-50 whether it will be silly or introspective. Yeah, I think this is maybe the most deep and meaningful stream I've had. I don't think I've ever given as much advice on my YouTube channel as I have today. Or said anything as profound as I have today. Usually it's just Goofy playing. Box, do you have any ink sacks? Not a lot. But you can take them if you like. Some clay. Honestly, I still really love my old content, even if I change things in retrospect. There are things I made when I was 15 that I'd say still hold up now, and obviously it gets highly varied. Yeah, it's not that deep, honestly. Yeah, facts. Gory be stimming and building crazy style. Yeah, this is a vast deviation from my own streams. I feel like your streams always end up in like a delusional state somehow. Like just delusional ramblings. Where are we? Okay, we're on our way back. We're on our way back. Is there any clay? Did I see any clay? I feel like I saw some, but maybe not. But you know what? I appreciate the conversation today, you know? It's very engaging to talk about these things. Whilst I can't find clay. Damn, we got more mountains, guys. We got more sick mountains coming up. These aren't the same mountains, are they? No, they can't be. I don't know if that's PG. I'm confused. What don't you know if it's PG? I don't know what you think is not PG. Oh, there's clay over there. I don't know what it is about me, but every time I stream, it takes a lot of mental stamina out of me. I can't describe it because nothing makes my brain have problems like streaming. I totally get it. I totally get that feeling. I feel like streaming... When I stream, like, I'm running on half concentration. Because I feel like you're half concentrating on the game and half concentrating on what people are saying. I find it very difficult to do those two things at once. This is why I never do building streams, because there's no way I could build effectively. I think like one of the building streams I've done was when I was building a half circle, a semicircle in my stadium, and it took me like ages, and it was terrible. Like I needed the community help to do it because I just couldn't figure out what was wrong with it because I was running on 50% capacity building. The chat message? Gory be stimming? I don't really understand what stimming means. I thought it was just like, I don't know, like just getting excited and about it. But in a non-sexual way. Damn, this is cool. Look, there's like not a single bit of grass here. You seeing this? Are we in alpha terrain right now? What's happening? There's no grass here. What the hell? This feels very uncanny. I guess because it's like a snowy biome? We appreciate you doing the clay hunting. Hell, it motivated me to go clay hunting now. Nice. Whoa, look at this. Damn, we got some cool terrain out here. Some more quintessentially beta terrain. Might be a swampland. Ah. I like it. Let's pull out the cord so we can remember where this is. Bloop. I will probably never return. 9 out of 10 times I forget. What the heck is this tree doing? See, this is why beta is so great. You just go exploring and you find the wackiest stuff, man. It's great. Oh, clay! Clay! Need more clay? Where are you? Oh, is it? Oh, I'm clay hunting. I'm clay hunting. I have a new house between the train station and Mr. Saturday. Find it there. Oh boy. He woke up a wise man today. Yes. We appreciate. Oh, I already read that. I could have a day without mental fog at all, but the second I turn on OBS, my brain shuts off. Yeah. Damn, that just jump scared me. Oops. Oops. Thanks. Just enjoying the music now for this moment. Damn, how good's the music, man? Sometimes you just gotta take it in, you know? Sometimes you just gotta take a moment to take it in. What's everyone saying? This stream has motivated me to look back at my unlisted videos, and some of these are gold. In a project of its time way. In a product of its time way. Yeah, do it. Embrace it. Embrace it. Gory said he had autism powers. Stimming can refer to anything that stimulates you when you're anxious. My girlfriend is autistic, and that's how I heard about stimming. It's not sexual. Okay. I wanted to clarify, I wouldn't bring any explicit topics to the stream like this. It's too wholesome for that kind of stuff. Thank you. I appreciate it. Just wondering, but why is iron armor better in beta? So armor in beta doesn't work the same as it does in modern Minecraft. So basically armor, as you take damage, as the durability goes down, your armor bars go down. So when you have a fresh set of leather armor, a fresh set of diamond armor, a fresh set of iron armor, they all protect you the exact same. So leather and diamond armor will protect you exactly the same if you get hit by something. The difference is the durability. So leather armor goes down, obviously, within like 2 hits, and diamond armor lasts a lot longer. The reason people use iron armor most of all is because the amount of diamonds you can find versus the amount of diamonds it takes to make armor versus the amount of durability it takes it's just not worth making diamond armor. So you might as well, because you can just get copious amounts of iron, you might as well just make iron armor instead. So that's why most people just make iron armor, especially because once iron armor gets to about half durability, you know, it doesn't protect you that much at all, so you might as well just make a new set. So you really, yeah, armor's pretty useless in beta for all things that aren't, you know, like going to the nether to collect glowstone or going caving. And the only reason I wear it during clay hunting is like just as an extra precaution. Like I really don't need it, obviously, but it's just as a precaution. You know, you never know when you're just gonna stand still and a creeper blows you up for no random reason, right? Like, yeah. But otherwise, I never really wear armor. Like it's not that useful. You know what is not that useful is the fact that nobody's sleeping right now. What's the deal with that? Oh, I don't have a bed. I never ended up making the bed. That's hilarious. Let me make one. Oh, and there we go. Somebody slept. Fantastic. And I've given this zombie shelter. Hey, stay away. Don't delete cringe, delete the part of you that is cringe. Yeah. Exactly. Delete the things about you that make you cringe. And then you won't cringe at yourself anymore. Oh, there's some clay right here. Perfect. Damn, look at that mountain over there. That's sick. Damn, we are eating good with the clay right now. Ooh. Give me that. Give me that. I somehow am missing one clay ball. Like somehow when I collected the clay, I lost one. So now I'm down a clay ball, which is quite annoying. The school project's stop motion animations are gonna go public again, lol. I don't know what that is. Oh, I see. Okay, wait. You're saying on your old channel, your unlisted videos. Yeah, bring them back. Bring them back. Somebody might like them, you know? Someone might pull value out of them. Who knows? Hidden upside down to make cringe content. There's that small chance it's posted to Reddit and the video blows up. So really, you weren't cringe. You were just playing the long game for advertising. Exactly. Exactly. Give me this. It's the long game, man. I still get people commenting on my old videos, which to me I find like insufferable, in a way. And they comment going, "Oh, this is great! Like I'm watching this while playing, you know, playing alpha while I was, you know, back when I was playing alpha and stuff." And it's like, that's kind of cool, you know. Like even though I find them pretty hard to watch, you know, someone is finding joy out of it, you know. And it really is that matter of like the style of content has changed so much, and the way I go about creating things and my intent behind it and stuff has changed so much. And I've learned so much more. So like seeing those old stuff, I'm like, oh wow, I do a lot of things differently now, you know. Damn, look at all this clay. Oh my god. Clay. Oh, my shovel's almost broken. Holy crap. I didn't even realize that until just then. I cannot really see. I didn't bring any torches. Great. Sorry if you can't see. If it helps, I can't really see either. I'm having to put my face to the monitor. Alright, great. We found some. And there's more clay over there. Great. I might have to make like a stone shovel or something. Alright, let's go for that clay. Will you ever revisit Alpha? Maybe. I don't know. I don't have any plans to right now, but maybe one day. I would never say no, you know? I'm not, it's not like I'm done with Alpha forever. I'd like to try a snow world maybe one day. You know, see what all the hype is about. But maybe after this season, after I build in a snowy area for ages, I might be sick of snow. But yeah, I would never say no. I enjoyed Alpha a lot when I was playing it. I enjoyed Alpha more than I enjoyed Beta prior to 1.7 because I didn't have any pistons. But yeah. What's the difference? Alpha just has a lot less features. And like a lot, like some different game mechanics basically. Like there's no bed, well, it depends what version you're playing, I guess. No beds, no nether, depending on the versions you're playing. Oh my days. I like how sometimes you can just step into a whole new dimension where you can't see anything. I don't know why it does that, but it's kind of funny. Stone tools for the win. Been caving while listening? Is it just me or do creepers spawn more frequently in earlier versions? I just had 6 creepers back to back, yeah. I think they, well, they spawn in packs, right? In modern, they spawn, like, as individual things. But in old Minecraft, they spawn in packs of, like, you know, at least 4. So if they, you know, you get a double pack, you can have up to, like, 8 creepers at once, sort of thing. So I would say it's probably on the money. Damn, this is a huge one. How much we got left? I want to save this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, we'll save that. I'm gonna need to get, like, some stone or something. Okay. It's a huge clay patch, though. Holy crap. We take those. I don't need this bread. I've got a lot of bread on me that I don't need. Strange piece of bread that I do not need. Let's get that. Bonk. Okay. Octoman's very happy with this stone tool situation. Clay! Yes! Scream that there's clay. I've been made aware that there is clay near me. Clay! Damn, that was a big bit of clay. That is great. Nice. Okay. We continue. We continue home. Alpha snow worlds are cool, but the worlds get boring after a while. Fair enough. I would definitely want to do like kind of what Monster did, which is change the snow to be a little less intrusive. Because I do find snow in old Minecraft to be very intrusive. It's just too big. Covers a little too much of the screen for me. Do you have anything in mind for this clay or collecting in case you need some in the future? No, I have plans. I've got to build train stations. I have 4 train stations to build that are going to be all pretty similar, and I want the base that they're on to be clay. I usually use clay as like the, you know, the building block or the wall block or whatever, but I want to try and use it as like the floor, you know, because there are so many places where like brick is just the ground, you know, the ground is bricks. So that's my plan. I want it to be the floor. There's no way. Okay. So that's my plan. I do have a reason for collecting clay. But, you know, when you're out on a clay mining adventure, you might as well get as much as possible so you don't have to come back again. Alright, and we got pumpkins too. This is epic. Epic gamer moment. Alright, we're gonna head that way. We need to start heading back home. Oh my god, we're so far away. Yo, what up, the real Cyrus Gaming MC? Welcome. I would do more alpha multiplayer content, but survival multiplayer pre-beta is so unstable and weird. Yeah, I bet. What do you use to host it? Do you host it in like a local LAN? What the fuck? Do you host it locally, or do you... Oh my god, there's clay right here. Do you have like a server that you host it on? Because like local hosting, I can imagine would be would be tough. Congrats on 10k subs. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's been a great couple of days that I've just been enjoying the fact that that's a reality for me now. So I'm very happy with that. Oh shit. There we go. Oh crap. What the? What the hell? I mined this block so quick that it didn't realize it was supposed to fall. Wait, it's not falling. Wait, what the hell? What's going on here? Oh, it's... What the... What the hell? Getting some weird, weird glitches going on right now. Okay, this has been a bit of a messy, bit of mining, clay collection right here. Did I drop any? No, it seems like I got it all. Okay. Great. Which way is home? This way is home. Herobrine sand, exactly. Floating sand of no gravity. Go ask the sand for its wisdom, exactly. How are you so floaty? How are you doing this? Wizard sand. Oh my god, how much clay? I've got a little bit of clay. I ended up with way more clay than I expected to get. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, I usually try and host it locally. It's a nightmare. Yeah, see, local hosting would be tough because it's a big drain on the computer, right? I imagine if you were to host it on a server, it would be a lot easier. I wonder how many blocks you missed due to the texture being sand. I'm gonna say a couple. I would not be surprised. But hey, we have lots of clay now, you know. I can't complain too much. You know what I don't like? I don't like you have to turn clay into clay balls, and then clay balls into brick, and then brick into bricks. Why can't I just smelt the clay straight to bricks? Because the extra steps, like, make no sense. You can't use clay balls for anything else. In modern Minecraft, can you use clay balls for anything else other than turning it back into clay? Furthermore, can you use bricks for anything else other than turning it into brick blocks? Do you use bricks to create stairs and slabs? Or do you use brick blocks to create brick stairs and brick slabs? These are questions that I do not know the answer to right off the top of my head right now. I wish you could throw bricks like you can in real life. I wish you could throw bricks through glass and that it would break. You could do this and it would smash the glass. That would be funny. At least then bricks would have a use that wasn't just making brick blocks. Clay! Smelt. Okay, smelt on the road. What do you mean smelt on the road? Then I'd have to stand and wait. Flower pots. Okay, true. Flower pots exist. I forget about that. Does anyone ever make flower pots? I feel like I never see people using flower pots anymore. Back in the day, yes. These days? Can't remember the last time I saw someone using a flower pot. But I could be wrong. The part that bothers me is how much durability used on mining clay blocks is going to be double, because when you smelt them, you have to mine them all down again. Yeah, exactly. You have to basically mine them all twice if you want to collect a large quantity and bring it home. Unironically, there should be brick tools and armor. That would be crazy. But I kind of like that idea. It's kind of funny. Holy crap, I think I found like a mini vein and then like a big vein. Hang on, let me just check if this is clay over here. I think it is. It is. Flower pots with cactus plus leaves sometimes. Okay, yeah, that's true. That's true. Valid. Give me this. That was like 4 blocks of clay. That's so funny. Bricks can make decorated flower pots. Ah, the decorated pots as well, you know. They can make those. I spam those on the bottom server? Okay, fair enough. Can't have a window without those. I saw some guy on Reddit that mined for 10 hours to get a full inventory of clay blocks. That's crazy. I mean, I'm not that far off. I mean, realistically speaking, I'm really not that far off. I've toyed with the idea of programming my own server version for alpha to fix all the bugs and make it usable, and then just throw that into the second PC. I mean, if you know how to do that, that's pretty cool. No worries. Tell the business call. This is an important. Oh, right. Tell them to yell clay when you see it. Exactly. Guys, there's clay. Everybody yell clay. Everybody yell clay. I was just, sorry, I was just catching up on chat there. Just wanted to make sure. There we go. Gory says that flower pots are the decoration block. I mean, they were pretty good. Oh, man. My shovel broke. Okay, hang on. Let me grab all this clay. Give me this. Gimme. Gimme. There's a lot of clay here. Oh, my God. I'm worried I might not be able to, collect any more clay that I see as I keep going. Let me place that down. I'm glad I brought wood, this type of wood. Otherwise, I would be struggling. I already had sticks. What is it, my first day? Okay. I need that. Need that. I'll put that away. I eat that. Don't need that at all. Okay, let's grab some more of this clay. I think Herobrine infected your sand? Which sand? You mean the floating sand from like ages ago? Maybe. There is so much clay here. This is insane. See, clay is like it's uncommon, but it's not the hardest thing in the world to get, you know? I think people complain too much about how hard certain resources are to get. Oh. Give me that. Gimme. Clay dough. Alright. Got a couple of stacks of blocks here. No big deal. Okay, so, oh, there's still one more here. And that one forgot. Oh, no, there's a clay block here. Oh, shoot. I'm going to drown. Oh, it's pushing me down. Get over to this. That's such an annoying bug where it pushes you down. Alright, I think that's all of it. Oh, no, there's still some on the walls. Some air. Yeah, that bug happens because when you're in like downward flowing water, it like pushes you down faster than you can, like harder than you can swim up. Downward flowing water in beta is like very downward. Okay, is this everything? Did I get everything? Okay, I think I got everything. Awesome. I'm just gonna leave my door. I don't think I need it. I wish the little plant pots were in beta. I think so too. I feel like that would be helpful. T-Bup. I am clay hunting right now. Yes. I think, yeah, little plant pots would probably fit in beta. I like them as a feature that they added later on. Alright, we're looking good, guys. We're looking good. Got a couple of clay blocks. It's been a good haul. See, this is when armor is useful, because then on the way back, you know, you really don't want to lose this. Oh, it's 4 o'clock my time, which is whatever time it is in your time. The server restarts once a day, and that was the server restart. Everything's all good. Don't worry, guys. Alright. I feel like there was some cool mountains out this way. Ah, Monster, welcome. I can see the terrain loading in on your intermission screen. Does it? Oh yeah, it does. I never noticed that. That's funny. Good spot. No point in looking for clay when I get back on. Oh, because you'll get... Oh, I mean, just don't look in this section. Don't look north. Go south or something. But you'll be able to find plenty of clay. I mean, everyone said that to me before. They were like, oh, you know, there's going to be no clay left. There's heaps of clay. Don't even worry about it, man. Don't even worry about it. I feel like the server is taking a minute to boot up right now because my render distance is not coming back. I'm sure it will catch up. Ah, it's so annoying. There were some cool mountains here I wanted to look at. But there'll be plenty of clay to find, Monster. Don't you worry. How long are you gone for? Are you still, I feel like you've been gone for already a few weeks. Here we go. This is the mountain I was looking at. This is crazy looking. When's the return? Oh, shit. Fuck you, squid. Get out of my way. The trip is 2 weeks. I'll be back in a few days. Nice. Well, we'll be excited to have you back. Wednesday, I want to hop on and start recording. Nice. You'll be able to see all the progress that's been made. Nope. My dream feature for modern would be magnets. I want to magnetically pull players wearing armor. I want to make a particle accelerator in this block game. I want magnets. That's a crazy idea. I kind of like it. I don't think I've ever heard the suggestion of adding magnets. Surely they have magnets in Education Edition. You'll all hate my video. I don't think I could. I don't think I could. Oh my god, it's Coal Power. He's back. What part of Australia are you from? I'm from Melbourne. I'm from New South Wales. I make a habit of not echolocating, allowing people to echolocate my location. Hey, look at this. That's cool. I'm in New South Wales. Point is, there better be sniffer blocks in the Education Edition. How to care for your sniffer. What the? I thought that was a tamed dog for some reason. Oh my clay! Clay! Holy crap, there's so much clay here. I know where you are. I'm coming to take your clay. No. No, I recognize that sand block. There's so much clay. I don't like that it's on this like overhang. This is kind of annoying actually. I don't have any blocks to... Okay, screw it. We're just gonna mine it messy, you know? Oh. Crap. This is gonna be a mild nuisance. Let me get all these inside ones first, maybe. Oh, wait, it expands out to here as well. Oh, my days. So much clay. Okay. Put that back. Craft that up. There's not a whole lot of space we're working with now. Let's see what I can fill up here. Okay, that can go. Hello, puppy dog. Okay, let's just fill all that up. And fill all that up. Okay, maybe we should just fill it up. Maybe this is just the way to go. That's and then I'll just use wood. Oh, whoa, okay. There goes all the sand. Holy crap, I didn't realize all of that was being held up by that much. Holy crap. That was crazy. Okay. We should be able to mine this in peace now. That was a lot of sand that just fell down there. Holy crap, look at this ocean it just made. This dog is really hanging out here. Yoink. Sorry if you guys are talking, I'm just really hyper-focused on getting this clay. Oh, my stupid shovel broke. Again. Let me grab this. There we go. Okay, we got the clay. Holy crap. Got a couple of clay blocks. I'm glad to see this clay. I'm from the great Australia state of New Zealand. Isn't it written? I think it's written, Lukey. Correct me if I'm wrong. Someone look this up just in case, but I'm pretty sure it's written into like Australia's constitution or something that if New Zealand wants to at any point, they can become a state of Australia. I'm pretty sure that is a thing that can happen. Correct me if I'm wrong. Blair might be pretty behind in the chat. Yeah, I am. The dog is looking for clay, but it's colorblind. How far out are you right now? 30,000 blocks out on the Z and almost 500 on the X. But our spawn is at negative 26,000 on the Z, so we're not that far from where like our spawn is for season 2. So I'm not actually that far out. And turn this cooler back on. Oh, guys, drink water. Oh my god, I forgot to drink water this whole time. Ugh. Drink water, guys. Oh my goodness. It's good for you. How are only 20 people watching? This is peak content. To me, it says 34. And then on my phone, it says 36. So, I don't know. But I appreciate every single one of you for being here. It's pretty cool. Recently, my streams have just been getting bigger and bigger. Like, I used to have streams that just had sort of eight or so people in them. And then all of a sudden now, I'm cracking like the 30s every time. So it's pretty fun. So, I appreciate you all for being here. Me stepping off the boat in this foreign land at the bottom of the world. This land is so lush with foliage, just like a Welshman's garden. I think we've discovered in New South Wales. Indeed. That's how it came to be. Alright, I'm gonna go eat dinner. I'll be back soon. Okay, catch you later, Lukey. Seems as though he doesn't want to look up that New Zealand can become a state of Australia. I'm pretty sure it's a thing. I'm pretty sure it's a thing. Who would you say you're closest with from the Betamore SMP? I mean, probably Ryan. I've spent probably the most time with him in calls and talking and planning and stuff. Like we're probably most on the same wavelength when it comes to like that sort of thing. I think I'm pretty close with Pepper. Obviously, I think I've known Pepper personally longer than anybody else on the server. He was like the first person I actually interacted with like, you know, in the YouTube space and whatever. So, Pepper as well. I feel as though I know quite a like everyone pretty decently though. Everyone's very friendly. Hey BoxBlair, why do you play old Minecraft? And also, what should I build here? That is a fantastic question. I've never seen such an astute question. I actually saw a video posted by Mine1001 that actually answered that question. You should go look at that. He actually mine actually had some really good points that I resonated a lot with that were like unique to what other people say. You know, usually people say, oh, it's the vibes, it's the textures, it's whatever, you know. But he actually had like a lot more points that I feel like I've had in my mind as well when it comes to like the technical aspect of the game, which I understand that not everyone resonates with. Also, you should build a giant schlong. Are pink sheep even rare? I mean, yes, they like technically are, if that's, you know, if you look at the percentages, I guess, and consider that rare. I just think, you know, there are so many people playing the game now, and there's been so many people who have seen them now. It's like, it doesn't feel very rare, you know. For an individual to find one, I guess it's rare, but like, you know, as people who are like active in the community, we probably just see it all the time now, so it doesn't really feel rare at all. Similar to golden apples, I feel like they're starting to lose their rarity for me because I've seen so many people finding them now, you know, that I like personally know, you know. But of course, they're still very rare. He's my +1. I wanted to watch Mine's video, but then he said it's not nostalgia in the thumbnail, and I can't watch that shit. Monster only watches for the nostalgia, man. It is nostalgia. It is nostalgia for Monster. I actually think mine's was good. I liked his one. Okay, let me actually make this bed finally. And we'll see if we can sleep. I don't have... Okay. I'm showing up in my David from the last beta player cosplay. I can't believe you've spent more time with Ryan than your boyfriend Cole Powered. Cole Powered's only been on the scene for like a very short amount of time, relatively speaking. Looks like somebody's been here. Is this me? I don't think this was me. But my god, do we have land? Land? Do we have civilization? I don't think that was me. I still wear the same clothes from that video pretty often. I discovered your podcasts with Ryan recently, and it's so funny. I didn't even know you had one for a while. Yeah, it's kind of like an under the radar thing in a way. Maybe I should go around this. Oops, I just took a screenshot. I might try going around this maybe. Yeah, we have the podcast, Farlands or Cancelled podcast. I like that. It's fun. It's just hard to record sometimes. And yeah, we're both there's like almost limited time slots that we can actually record it, so it can be kind of difficult to have us both have the energy and feeling like we're ready to do it. But it is a lot of fun, and I like the idea that we're both walking to the Farlands. It's good. Mine just talks about why he plays the game. Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what the video is about. Why does Mine play the game? What do you mean, like, why he plays Minecraft? Is that what you mean? Because, like, I mean, yeah, it's why he plays Minecraft with the added kind of explanation of why beta specifically, which is exactly what those videos are. Also, holy crap, this is so much clay as well. We are eating good. Whoever was here last, who was just over there, which I don't think it was me, missed this clay, which is kind of crazy. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Num 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 num. So satisfying to collect all the stuff. Okay, let me just throw that out and I'll grab the rest. Give me a stack. Come on, give me a stack. Perfect. Oops. Bonk, 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 bonk. Nice, and there's still some here. Knew there was one hiding here. Oh, and there's some here too. The never-ending clay. Kind of ideal. I don't know if I'm gonna have to ever go clay mining again. This is a nice batch of clay right here. Okay, what's everyone saying? Whatever happened to that evolved world you had? Back to beta happened. Started playing on this server, and this is kind of my main priority. Like, anything I can build in that world, I would rather build here, you know? There is something to be said... Oh my god, is that more clay? It is. There is something to be said about, like, evolving that world, like, continuing to evolve that world. But the idea of that world, like, initially was that I would be able to do everything I wanted to do in Minecraft, right? Like, get to the latest version of the game and have done all the things I missed over the years that I wish I had done, sort of thing. But I don't know, I just feel like this is a more satisfying endeavor, you know? And I'd never say I would never go back to it. Maybe one day I would, but for the moment, I'm content with where it's at, and maybe one day I'll continue the series. I'll feel the desire to continue it. Because it was a lot of fun. Although it was also a bit of a pain. That is actually a project that I kind of got burned on a little bit because of mainly like world corruptions and stuff. But that being said, I think I'm a lot better equipped knowledge-wise now to deal with that sort of thing. So, okay, we must be getting a bit closer. So let's grab that and let's go. Stop evolving 2 years ago. Yes, it did. Oh, I'm gonna crash. That's not clay there, is it? No, it's stone. Okay. Looks like that hole right there is a clay hole. That's gotta be a clay hole. Alright, let's book it. Oh, no, it's not. It's a watering hole. But what is that? What is this somebody's made? Oh, that's gory. I know what that is. Okay. I need to read chat. Would you rather be chased by 20 evil grandmas while you're playing in a playground, or would you rather be chased by one evil grandma driving a big steel truck? Probably 20 evil I mean, it depends how, you know, old they are, right? Probably 20 evil grandmas in a playground. I could definitely outmaneuver 20 grandmas in a playground. For sure. Octoman is like Superman, but with lead instead of kryptonite. I was really curious to see how Blair was gonna pull off the zombie pigman farm in beta. I have an idea. I actually still want to do that. It would be pretty cool. But it's just not worth it. It's just not worth the time and effort. Keep waiting, man. It's gonna come out. All right, it's gonna come out. I'll let you know how I'm gonna do it. I've got a pretty solid idea on how I would do it. I still have the world. Yes, I still have the world. You may be proud of your clay hunt. but you aren't close to me and Gory. Hey, that's okay. I don't need to compare myself to you guys, okay? This is pretty good for my one and only clay haul on the server so far, so I'll take it. Can't believe you're still going and I recorded a whole video. Yep, still going. I'm heading back now, though. I'm trying to head back. I keep getting distracted by clay deposits. I see there's a pumpkin over here, though, so I'll grab that. I have a lot of moss stone as well. I haven't probably gone to a dungeon hunting. Yeah, I haven't gone dungeon hunting either, but I have a little bit. Not as much as my season 1 place. It's the J. Yes, it is the J. Oh, wait, Blair, there's a portal around here? Is there? I mean, I'm not that far away. I'm only 2,000 blocks away. I'll wander back. Zombie pigment farm? Damn, I gotta beat Blair. Feel free. Feel free. We might have completely different designs. Who knows? What hobbies do you have besides Minecraft or content creation? Oh. I found the portal. I mean, I hang out with my friends. You know, do some sport. Sort of thing. Alright, maybe I will take the nether portal. Just because I imagine Gory's already come through here. So, let's head home. When is Jack Black being added to the Betamore server? He's already been added. How do I leave? Is this way? Nope, this way. Seems right. I wonder where these tunnels go. I want to make that lower, right? Yeah. Where does this tunnel go? This tunnel feels like... This tunnel feels like it's heading back to, like, Season 1 spawn. Which shouldn't be made, because we didn't want that yet. INDB, BoxBlair dies in lava. Nah. Nah. I hang out with my friends and play Wii Sports as well. How relatable, yeah. It's very relatable. It goes to the it goes to the hub? What, like the regular one? Oh, okay. I see. I understand. In that case, I will auto walk and read chat. Oops. Frick. That's not what I want to do. Oh, what am I doing? Auto walk and read chat. Spawn is at... Oh, okay. For some reason I thought it was at 3,500, but I misremembered. I've been in the nether like 3 times. Season 2 so far. When we said I haven't even been to the nether yet? Yeah. I've not even been to the nether at all. Alright, munching on some dinner. I looked up that Australia/New Zealand thing, and it looks like it's true. Would probably improve the New Zealand economy. I don't know about that one, Chief. We're both pretty in the shitter right now. But yeah, I thought it was. I thought it was true. I'm glad it is true. Because then I would have looked like a liar and a fool. What is that? That's Gory's place. Spawn, town hall. Okay. What games did you play growing up during childhood? Well, Minecraft. Believe it or not. Minecraft, I played Ratchet and Clank. Goated. I played Lego Star Wars. As I got a bit older, I played some Assassin's Creed, Just Cause. Those were good games. I really like those games. They were fun. At least the second one and the third one I really enjoyed. And yeah, not too much other than that. Portal, obviously. Yeah, I haven't played a whole variety of games. Welcome to my new house, by the way, guys. A lot of you guys who weren't here at the start of the stream wouldn't have seen my new house. This is spoilers for my next episode. You better still watch my next episode, okay? What do you play? Do you play much nowadays besides Minecraft? Not really. I only really play Minecraft. I don't have enough time in my day, unfortunately, to play anything that isn't Minecraft. What is this? Have my meat. Great. SNES has delivered me some meat. I will take it. Alright, this shovel can go over there. This is my half bed in question, by the way. And you can go in there. Perfect. Now, where do I want to deposit my clay? Maybe there is a chest that's empty. This one, but it doesn't really fit over here. So maybe I should put it... I kind of want to put it with the snow, maybe? Yeah, I feel like this is the kind of gives me the same kind of vibe, you know? How many stacks do we end up getting? Holy crap, wait a minute. Hang on. This is crazy. Okay, this is a lot of clay. I think this is the most clay I've collected in one go ever. That's a crazy amount of clay. Like over 20 stacks is kind of crazy for me. I will take that. That's pretty huge. And we got some pumpkins as well, which now live in here. There we go. I'm still learning where I where I put everything these days. You can go in there. I'll grab that. You can go in there, you can go in there. 20 stacks, indeed. Put that there. I didn't put the wool away. Wait, the wool is over. Meow. Don't need that bed. Wheat in there. I mean, this armor didn't really take any damage, so maybe I'll just keep it in here for now. I might reuse it. And here's my stuff. Shwink. Perfect. We're all good to go. No jungle in this update? Nope, there are no jungles in this update. Do you use any mods for beta? I mean, just client-side, like, performance mods, like Optifine, where I can zoom and drag click and stuff. And, like, tooltips and things like that. I like how the shape is similar to the Season 1 house. As in, like, this? I don't really remember... I mean, kinda. It's kinda got that vibe. The main reason I built it like this was so I didn't hide Mr. Saturday's stuff and Kelphone stuff. It's, like, kind of flat like this, and then it's very, practical, you know? It's all about the fact that it's a... storage room, it's got the bed, it's got the crafting table, it's got the furnaces. It's very, very practical. Very practical. Is this like the Hermitcraft server, but for beta? I mean, kinda. It is technically the beta equivalent, I suppose. What do you mean, Kelphone? That shit's mine. Sorry, I forgot he gave it to you. I was away for that lore dump. It's hard to keep up, okay? I just know he built it. No, I'd say it's more like Minecraft for beta. Yeah, I guess so. Hermitcraft is way worse. I've noticed you built a lot of flat houses. Yeah, I guess that's, I don't know, it's kind of my, maybe it's kind of my style, I don't know. This one I intentionally made flat so that it wouldn't impact this. But maybe I do. I don't know. I practically built that post office for real, got no cap. I mean, this isn't a very flat one, it's got a dome. I built this. Okay, I need some wool. Well, I guess I should probably just start smelting this, but... I think I'm going to call the stream there. Thank you guys so much for coming out and watching me collect clay. It's been a great stream. Yeah, it's been fun. We had some good chats. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. I have a video coming out on probably next Friday, the next upcoming Friday probably. So yeah, be sure to check that out. All right. I'll see you guys later. Laters.